coming up on Wolverine Sports Magazine. Football hits the road for the first time this season. Men's soccer shines in its Big Ten opener. The women run their win streak to 7. And volleyball packs over 6,000 fans into Chrysler Center. We'll have that and more coming up next.
Wolverine Sports Magazine is presented by Meijer.
Hi everybody, welcome to Wolverine Sports Magazine. After a month of home cooking, the Wolverines step out of their own kitchen and make their first road trip of the year. 3:30 Eastern Time Saturday in Lincoln, Nebraska against the Cornhuskers. Jump back almost exactly 2 years ago. Michigan won a seesaw game under the lights in Lincoln, 32-29. It was a game that would help define that Big Ten championship club. The current group of Wolverines are excited to also hit the Central Plains.
Atmosphere was great, hostile. You know, the student section, from the second that we got there, they were loud, and that didn't stop till clock hit 0 at the end of the game. You know, the fans there were into the game the whole entire time. Just everything about being there made it great.
I can't wait. I mean, especially Lincoln. Back in 2021, that was still one of the greatest atmospheres to play in and just be around. So can't wait to get back there. And, you know, me personally, I love road games so much. And it's going to be awesome to hear those boos for the first time.
You're going on the road, you know it's going to be a hostile environment. So just the level of preparation, you can just see it in everyone. It just turns up a little bit because of the noise effect. And I think the guys are really excited, and you know we're going to do everything to attack this week and have our best week of practice.
Later in the show, we'll hear from freshman receiver Samaj Morgan, who scored the first touchdown of his career in the Big Ten opener against Rutgers, and hear about the inner conflict in the moments after that score.
JJ, like, if I throw it to you, I need to make a play, and they DB pressed me. That's when he missed it, for real.
Wolverine Sports Magazine is presented by Meijer and brought to you in part by Alro Steel, by Abso Pure Water, and by Grand Traverse Resort.
The men's soccer team hosted Rutgers in its Big Ten home opener September 22nd. It was all Scarlet Knights in the first half as the visitors grabbed a 2-0 lead at the break. A different Michigan team took the field in the second half, though. The Wolverines scored a pair of goals in a span of 80 seconds to tie the game in the 54th minute. Senior Bryce Blevins converted on a penalty kick, and then graduate student Moshtabu El Haznawi sent a free kick into the corner of the box for freshman Alex Wagner, who notched his third goal of the year to tie the game at 2. Freshman Isaiah Goldson made 4 saves in goal for the Wolverines, and sophomore Nolan Miller came up with a huge stop here to keep the game deadlocked.
We were in it. They had some pressure on us at times. Moosh in the back, Will in the back, Fish especially in the back. Blocked so many shots, had so many clearances. So yeah, it was a great save. I'm proud of myself for being there, but everybody around the back had a great second half performance today.
A Rutgers foul from 25 yards out set up a Wolverine set piece in the 72nd minute, and UCLA grad transfer Riley Furch sent the ball into the net for his first goal as a Wolverine. And what a goal it was, the game winner as Michigan beat the Scarlet Knights 3-2.
When I saw Wags get fouled, I was confident in myself, so I decided to take it, and hit it well, and it went in.
It's great for character, great character building for a young group, that nothing's not attainable. We wanted to give them some belief, and we told them the next goal in the game at 2-0, the next goal in the game made the game, so we can't make a mistake. We got to see if we can find the next one. So we found the next one, it gave them belief, and we just kept growing and growing in the half, and I think we did a great job seeing the game out in the end.
We deserved it in the second half, and all of us worked together. It was kind of the cherry on the top, so we deserved it, and it showed.
Tuesday night, a road test for the Maize and Blue at Indiana. Goldson, the Oakville, Ontario native, was spectacular for the Wolverines. He made 7 saves against a Hoosiers club that snapped off 19 shots in the contest, including back-to-back stops in the 60th minute. Michigan earned a scoreless draw, moving to 1-0-2 in Big Ten play. The Wolverines will now host Wisconsin Sunday, October 1st in the second game of a doubleheader at the U of M soccer complex. The women get it going at noon when they battle Maryland. Speaking of the ladies, they ran their win streak to 7 September 21st at Northwestern. Freshman Gabrielle Pritch tallied her 4th goal of the year in the 7th minute, giving Michigan a 1-0 lead against the Wildcats. Senior Sammy Woods tacked on an insurance marker in the 82nd minute, and senior goalie Stephanie Sparkowski recorded her 6th shutout of the season with 6 saves. The Wolverine win streak ended Sunday against Illinois when the Illini posted a 2-1 victory. In the 86th minute, sophomore Abby Zugay of Ann Arbor Pioneer scored her first collegiate goal, but it wasn't enough. Michigan hosts number 4 Penn State Thursday at 7 o'clock. You can check the game live on BTN+.
Wolverine Sports Magazine is presented by Meyer and brought to you in part by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan.
More than 6,500 fans, the second largest crowd in program history, watched Michigan battle MSU in its Big Ten volleyball opener September 22nd at Chrysler Center. Senior Kendall Murray led the Wolverine offense with 14 kills, while freshman Valentina Olette added 9 kills. The first and third sets were close, but it was the Spartans who earned the 3-set sweep. Michigan also fell at Maryland Sunday. They traveled to face powerhouses Minnesota and Wisconsin this upcoming weekend. The 14th ranked field hockey team lost to top-ranked Iowa last Friday at Oker Field. The Wolverines outshot the Hawkeyes 11-10, including an 8-1 differential in the fourth quarter, and outcornered them 9-1. But Iowa scored twice off of turnovers in the second half. It was the Wolverines' first home loss of the season. Michigan travels to Indiana and Northwestern this weekend. Marcia Pankratz brought in a 7-member freshman class that has really stood out. They've come in and made an immediate impact. They say team culture is a big reason for their success. And one common trait among all of them, they play fearless hockey.
You don't feel like a newcomer. You feel like you belong from the start. And everybody is best friends on this team. It truly is like everybody's friends, and you don't feel like you're an odd person out or you feel like a newcomer or anything like that.
I think it's easier to be me in this team than in any other team I've been with. So that's what I like.
It's more than hockey. This is a family. Day in and day out, we just trust each other and lean on each other. I've never met people who love and care for each other more than here at Michigan. It's unbelievable.
Reviello leads the team with 4 goals.
Our biggest word right now is compete. Every day we're diving, we're taking risks, and we encourage each other to do that. And I think it just kind of goes right into a game. Take those risks, make that dive. Even if you miss, at least you broke up the play. We have full confidence in each other to just go out and take a big risk.
And a number of freshmen have played for their national teams, which bolsters their confidence. They simply don't get rattled.
Obviously there's a strategy and a process to everything, but we're allowed to take risks without any fear.
It's really hard to find a team in which you actually are allowed to let go of things and just play your game. And right now I'm not overthinking everything, not messing around with my mind, just keeping it cool, and I really like it.
This year's freshmen in particular, they got to be ready, set, go. Right from the get-go in August. They've been expected to get out there and contribute and play, and they've done so really, really well. So we've been proud of them so far, and they're just getting better every day, and they're rising to the challenge.
A quick check on golf. Monday and Tuesday, the men were at the Virtues Intercollegiate hosted by Miami of Ohio, and they led from start to finish to earn their second win of the fall season. The Wolverines shot 34 under to win by 23 strokes, the second lowest 54-hole score in program history. Ben Hoagland and Yuki Liu each shot 9 under to take home tri-medalist honors. Next stop for the men, Little Rock in 2 weeks. The women spent Monday and Tuesday at the Glass City Invitational, hosted by the historic Inverness Golf Club in Toledo. After a slow start, the Wolverines posted the lowest score of the final round to rally for a 5th-place showing. Monet Chun was low Wolverine, posting a 1 under total to finish 6th, her 8th career top 10. And how about this for the shot of the day? Freshman Sydney Yermish steps up and knocks down a 30-foot putt for birdie. Michigan heads to Chapel Hill, North Carolina on October 9th. Tom Brady was top finisher for the men's cross-country team last Saturday at the Virginia Invitational. The grad student finished 28th, while the team placed 14th of 23 teams. Back to football to bring us home. One of the bright moments this season so far was last Saturday in the Big Ten opener when freshman Samaj Morgan scored the first touchdown of his career. Late in the second quarter, 3rd and 7 from the 18, J.J. McCarthy hits Morgan on a back shoulder throw for a TD that gave the Wolverines a 14-7 halftime lead. Morgan says J.J. told him during the week, "If I throw it to you, you better make a play."
I lined up and they DB pressed me. That's when he missed up, for real. As soon as he pressed me, JJ seen it, I seen it, and then we called our play, and I ran my route. JJ put a great ball in the air, and I just had to come down with it.
The number one mantra that Coach Herb always says, your action speaks so loud that I cannot hear what you say. Like, freshmen, they love to talk and all that, but the guys that are quiet and that just put their head down and work, I have so much respect for that. And obviously, when you got the talent, like, it's very hard to not put that on the field. So it's just, it's great to see all those young guys really step up and mature so fast.
What is that initial burst of emotion after you got your first one at the big house?
I was real happy, but I ain't want to display it out, so I wouldn't get no excessive celebration penalty. But, I was fired up on the inside. For real, I was fired up.
And we hope that's the first of many bright moments for Morgan in a maize and blue uniform. That's our show for this week, but even with the football team out of town, there's still plenty of activity across the athletic campus. Women's tennis hosts an invite all weekend long, and the softball and baseball teams have home exhibitions Friday and Saturday, respectively. We'll see you next time, everybody.